Daily sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play action. Now O'Connell on the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dietrich Wise Jr. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Now O'Connell. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. The all-pro return man Marcus Jones deep for New England. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. On the return is Jones. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one.
Good luck, man.
Because a lot of the penalties that you commit,
man,
interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
Escapes the defender. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. 2 yards is the pickup, and the Pats are set up now with a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack him because...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ezekiel Elliott.
Good drive, team. Like I tell everybody, all my Madden fans, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on TikTok. Watch the highlights.
And that makes the score 7-0. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, just like last play.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. This defense for the Patriots, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On 2nd down, O'Connell.
Got that.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, man.
Devontae Parker. He's to the 15, and he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Good job, Devontae.
Play there for New England.
Yak.
51 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the counter, it's Stevenson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. This a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Stevenson.
Get in there, get in there.
47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed.
Wow.
They really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Okay.
Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Good drive, team.
Island on for the extra point.
Oh, that's a block. Oh.
And it's good to make
almost.
It 14-0. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage? Or everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by
INT, pick 6.
This one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now Ryland for the PAT. And it is now 21-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
Let's get that man a new contract, too.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Throwing after the interception, O'Connell. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh! Get out of here, man. Jacobs like 5'6", Bowden like 6'2".
6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's
this might be a run back.
Out of the end zone. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Officially, that goes down as a kick return of 107 yards. What a run. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Marcus Jones picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
So far, so good.
Now Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Off play action. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Able to power through. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
The football
Fumble, what that man put?
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Knee was down. Well, it was a fumble, but his knee was down. Man.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Jacobs going to try the middle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, O'Connell. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And some space here. Still on his feet. Inside the 10.
Pick 6.
He takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Ryland on for the extra point.
The kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 38, Raiders 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
To throw here, O'Connell.
Got him, coach.
Here is another interception. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Jones. This is caught. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Pats are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And O'Connell now to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Give me that.
My goodness, another interception. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Marcus Jones, man.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good first half, people. Good first half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. On the return is Jones from the end zone.
Man.
Tacklers at the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Jones.
Good catch.
Open man, that's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Whoa.
Back to throw. Jones. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Straight ahead at Stevenson to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Jones throw here taken in by Parker. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. A give to Elliott running left. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Here's Stevenson.
Get off me.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Again, Stevenson.
Get in there, Stevenson.
Pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll run with Stevenson. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Watch the run to the right.
Make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Off the play fake. O'Connell rolling to his left. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 54 yards. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. You're not going to get another. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw.
Good sack.
He's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
He needs better protection, that's for sure. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Jones throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Good job, Thornton.
Big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Just a breakdown there defensively. It looked like someone got their wires crossed because no one seemed to pick him up at all. He's running free, and there's not a quarterback in the league who's going to miss that throw. That's a huge play.
Eluding the pressure right. Right side, Thornton with it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. They'll try the left side with Stevenson, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 10-yard line.
Throwing Jones. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Elliott is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now Ryland for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And
good tackle, Stevenson.
Ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing, O'Connell. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Nice punt.
Here's Jones on the return.
Put that block right here.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones completes this one to Thornton. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Complete. It's Henry. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh, Jones.
Looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because
wow.
you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. As they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. Jones, another shot here after the pick 6. Man open left side is Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like
this is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again.
Thornton, you needed that.
And another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone.
Ooh, nice hit, man.
To get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. That's caught by Myers. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. O'Connell looking to throw on first. It's Myers again with another catch. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just
Good game, man.
35. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this.
Oh, man, did I get a breakout? Did my man get his breakout? I think I did. I think I did. Come on, Bowden. Come on, Bowden. Come on, Bowden. Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Isaiah Bowden, a star. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Now I got 2 rookies that are stars. That was a tough game, people. My guys, man. He'll be back next week. So let me look at my defense real quick. Like I said, I got 2 rookies right now. Gonzalez going to be a star, a superstar. My number 2 D-back, a star. 6-0 is good. He had 2 interceptions. He had 3. Man, how many picks? I think I got 5 interceptions. Okay, Thornton, 140 yards. I needed that with him. Defense. Tackles. Mac Wilson. Tackle for loss. Who was that? Okay. Sacks. Interceptions. Man. I just paid this man too. Dirty Rice though. I got it from Dirty Rice though. So gave him 5 years. Marcus Jones with 3. Duggar. Final score is 62-17. Oh man. So like I tell everybody, subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. You can also hit that notification button so you'll know exactly when I'm on. Until then, I'm out.